Hello, and welcome back to another What's New in End of New Beginning. This is the console, Imperialism of End of Beginning, and I'll be going through the latest updates in what's going on in New Beginning, updates, what nations are getting content, and our plans for the future. So a little update on Vertursus, the spring cleaning update, which is now set to release in the summer rather than the spring. We had hopefully wanted to get this out in May, but we had a little bit of a lull in development progress during May. But we've recently had an influx in new devs, and we've kind of expanded the focus of this update to include more content rather than just finishing Pax Orientalis. So we're going to have Spain, Asia, and a lot of reworks to the majors. Italian unification in Italy. Prussia's getting a lot of reworks and some alternate history additions. There's a possibility that France will be reworked. Some of the recent changes that will be seen are in the UK focus tree, which we saw in the content contest, which I'll talk about more later. Saxony, Baden, the Spanish Co-China campaign, a reworked Mexican intervention. Lots going on. We're just kind of waiting for the finish up Asia a little bit more. We've had a lot of reworks to the initial plans on Asian contents. That's going to be a lot better, and then we're going to expand the work we're going to do in the other regions of the world as well, rather than just focusing on Asia for Vertursus. And of course, we're optimizing stuff more and more. So we're hoping that sometime in the summer we'll be able to release that update so that we can start working on our 0.3 update, Ars Bellica, which will feature war mechanics, some justification systems more similar to EU4, so that there isn't so much limitations in focus trees and railroading. Some upcoming events that we'll have, we just had the content contest for the devs, kind of show off what they did for a month, and we show those off in preview, and the community gets to vote on which one they think is the best. So now that June is started, we'll have this month to see what's going on. There might be the possibility of a dev diary on some of the stuff we've been working on. We recently had what we like to call a dev purge, where we kind of clean up the dev team from people who have become too inactive to stay devs. So we're hoping that during the summer, with more people with free time, we can try to recruit some more people to the team. As always, even if you don't know how to code, don't know how to research, don't know how to do art, we'll happily train anyone who's willing to work on the mod because we're that desperate. Well, not desperate. We like teaching people how to code. Join the mod, we'll teach you how to code, and then once you've done a little bit, you can join another team if you're interested in stuff like that. So the future, we've had a lot of people, whenever Victory announced, were like, "Oh, are you guys moving to Victoria 3?" No. No, we didn't spend 4 years on the mod so far to move to Victoria 3. And we aren't disappointed that Victoria 3 is coming out because our mod was known as the Victoria 3 of the current period, but because our mod will be more unique. It'll be centered on Hearts of Iron 4, so we'll be doing different things than Victoria 3 would allow. So no, we're not moving to Victoria 3. Don't worry about that. We're trying to up community interaction. Always more previews, announcements, dev diaries, and all kind of things. And a final note, something that we did do, which we had been ignoring for a long time, is updating our Patreon, which is something that we don't always advertise because we don't work on the mod for money, and the money from Patreon does not go towards paying any developers. We only use it to commission the art pieces, which use our main title. We say we buy books with it, but we never have. Buying devs DLC if we need it, but we haven't done that yet. But we do use the money only for mod-related things, not to pay people, other than our artists that we need to commission for the titles. So we finally updated that page a little bit, and we've got a list of our Patreons, and we're gonna try to deliver those rewards more promptly now, rather than we've been a little bit lacking on that in the past. So a little shout out there to our Patreon if you are interested in supporting the mod in a way other than just saying in general, "Hey, we like the mod." You can always do that, and we would appreciate that so that we can continue to get those awesome title screens and loading screens which I think are really impressive. So that's about it for what's new in End of Beginning news. Do join the Discord. Check out the rest of the YouTube videos. You can check out our GitHub page, which is a website full of information. Always read the FAQ. If you're interested in joining the team, we do have a new Join the Team chat. So if you have any questions, you're confused about anything, you're like, oh, I want to join, but I'm worried about this, check that out. And thank you for tuning in.